Hello, and welcome to the next part of Trails of Cold Steel 4. Issue, obviously, from last time, not this menu, is that I don't remember the order of some of the bonding events. So that's one thing. Secondly, we have got a Fire Masters game we can play against Angelica. Although it's weird. On Reddit, someone's been doing like a whole bunch of best and worst of Trail stuff. And when it came to worst character, every other comment was between Arena Wineford and Angelica. For good reasons. And yet somehow Claire won that category. And I don't blame, you know what? I don't blame people for thinking Claire is the worst character. I mean, I'm playing Cold Steel 4 right now, and I think that this is the absolute worst time to be a fan of Claire, because I liked Claire before Cold Steel 4, and then Cold Steel 4 liked the bill all over it. Yeah. So, first things first is deciding upon the bonding events we shall do. Naturally, we have to be careful here, because I don't know which ones I want to do. You know what? Let's hang out with the cat. Into here, and Celine is on a bed. Meow. Hey Celine, getting some good snoozes in, I see. You and Emma kept an eye on Angelica for us last night, right? Yeah, we were worried that mask might have left over some after effects. Fair enough. Ended up being completely fine, but it just goes to show how capable the Black Workshop really is. You're telling me? You know, there were a lot of facilities at their headquarters that I'd never seen before. Doubtless, that's just the tip of the iceberg. You can expect there'll be a big threat moving forward. We can't let our guard down with them. Celine's been an invaluable asset to us. This might actually be a good opportunity. And we shall use the bonding point. Not to change the subject, but could you come down to the service with me later? I'd like to get you something special from over around Palm. Huh? What's going into you? Since when did you invite me out to places? I was just thinking that I hadn't probably thanked you for all you did for me back at the Black Workshop. I've actually been meaning to since way during the I've actually been meaning to since way back during the Civil War. I say I'm long overdue for that by now. I told you, it was all just part of the mission. Well, I guess you're first no matter what I say. Well, far be it from me to turn you down. Just make sure you pick out something nice. Fair enough on that one. And if you're wondering why there may be a gap between uploads outside of my shitty editing, that is very bad, god awful bad, a heatwave has hit England and I melted. Quite literally melted. Anyways, moving away from my dismay of the summer weather, we and Celine heads to Palm to find a suitable gift. They went around visiting the shops and stalls selling accessories made with the spinning town's famous artisan dyed fabrics. After a while, they decided to stop by the inn for a break, where they had some snacks and farm fresh milk. They then continued their search, but were unable to find a suitable gift. As their hopes began to wane, they decided to check one more place, the general store's clothing section. It was there that Ween's gaze fell onto a certain something. Oh, Celine just sleeping in the sunlight. Sorry to keep you waiting, Celine. What took you so long? I had to explain to the shopkeeper what I was looking for. Got this made to order. Meow! Oh dear, no, Ween, don't do that. Oh, never mind. It is a pink ribbon and collar. That's... When I saw all those beautifully dyed fabrics, I really thought of getting you a new ribbon. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, new one's not too bad idea. And while the shopkeeper was making one for me, I found a matching choker too. Looks good on you. Thanks a lot. Pink looks pretty great against my black fur. Right, I knew you'd like it. Yeah, I guess you could say that this is black pink. I'll go shoot myself later. Anyway, it should suit you when you're in your other form too. Just don't expect me to make a habit of shapeshifting. It's only for special occasions only. If someone as clueless about social interactions as you, this was very thoughtful. Heh. What is it? I was just thinking. We've known each other a long time, haven't we? Remember the first time we spoke? It was during the Civil War. We piloted Falamar together. Well, more you dragged Ween away from the situation. Now we joke around with another. And you've even seen my human form. Haha! I never expected our friendship would bloom like this myself. I'm really glad it did though. Thank you for being such a good friend, Celine. Head pats are lovely. Knock it off! You're making too much of a deal out of it. I don't want to have regrets later about things left unsaid. No telling if we're going to hang out like this again, considering the situation. It might have sounded cheesy, but I was being sincere. Ween. God, even the cat's gonna want to fuck with. No, you know. No, thankfully Celine does never will, thankfully want to do that. Phew. We do dodge a bullet at the very least. You know, I'm not good at this touchy-feeling stuff though. The things you make me do. You're such an idiot, Wayne. So this ribbon's what? A goodbye gift in case you never see each other after this? And we can see the change in the hair as well as to what the choker turns into. So that's all that. So that's kind of cool. You don't seriously think this scrap of cloth is going to pay me back for everything I've done over the years, do you? Huh? Don't imagine for a second that I'm going to let you get away with this. I'm going to get you for this. You think you're all that, huh? Huh? Celine, no, we don't. I'm not perfect by any means. I have my bad habits, and you're always quick to point out other failings of character I have. It's good that you do that. You helped me become a better person, so thank you again. Ween is as humble as ever. I consider you a work in progress. You're still a diamond in the rough, but I'll make you shine one day. One more thing. I've also benefited from our friendship, so I'd like to let you know you're not entirely useless. Well, you're just about to thank me. You wish. What I'm trying to say is you owe me, and maybe in some very minor ways, I owe you too. So stick around until we're even, got it? Haha! Alright, that sounds good to me. This ribbon really does look pretty on you. Stop trying to get on my good side after making me so angry! You know, knowing that there's no romance behind any of this is much more easy to just absorb and go, wholesome friendship. Wyn and Celine were then discovered by a group of curious children who started asking about her ears and tail. The two very quickly slip out of town and head back to the ship. And our bond with Celine has strengthened to 4 stars. And we now have the alt colour ribbon for if we ever use Celine in battle again. Spoiler alert, we will. Potentially. Anyway, sticking around with New Class 7 for the moment, since Celine is not that. Anyway, sticking around with non-romantic bonding events. Talking to Ash, we get this first and foremost. If the security in Northeast Mare is on the light side, we should be able to make it to Raquel. I think I'm going back home when I get the time, clean the place up a bit. Barely even had time to wipe down a counter or 2 last time I snuck in. I see. Had to wear disguise back then, didn't you? Even if the Imperial Defense Forces withdraw, the 2 of us are still wanted. We need to exercise full caution. I know that. What, you think I was born yesterday or something? Pardon me. The only time I ever visited Ash's old home was during the field exercises. Maybe I should change that. So we get to hang out with Ash. In Raquel. Hey Ash, what do you say we head over sooner rather than later? I can pitch him with the cleaner too, if it's just a room or 2. What, you think little baby Ash can't handle his own chores or something? More that I doubt we'll be getting that much time to spare anytime soon, the way things are going. Plus it'd take almost no time at all if we had that 5 Falamar. Guess I ought to go now while the option still stands. Ah well, no use gripping about it. Let's ride, Chaucer. Yeah. One quick trip to Raquel later. I don't even need to say that stuff. They begin tidying up Ash's home. Yay! It's good to get the dust out. It's even better for those that have dust allergies. Because then there won't be dust for you to get allergic to. Wow, that looks much better. I heard that it had been cleaned up before, but there's still a lot of dust here. Looks like the guys who've been letting themselves in to clean have all been busy lately. I guess it can't be helped with war so close. That's definitely true. Things should be about finished up with your help. Suppose I ought to thank you or something, huh? Haha! Well, you're welcome. What's that in the back? It's a book. Hey, you shouldn't just go around touching other people's stuff. Wait, just what the heck is? Looks like it was hidden in the back of the bookshelf. It's a diary. Let me see that. No way. Mum must have been keeping a diary in secret. So has your mum's. Wait, you never noticed it before? I already read most of the books here, so I haven't touched the shelves in a long time. Last entry is from over 10 years ago. I guess Mum also forgot about it. Flip, flip, flip. All she writes about is me. It's like she's trying to embarrass me from the past. Haha! Wait, this... What's wrong? Ash shows me one of the pages from the old diary. XX/XX/119X. So this is a good bit before a bunch of the plot. Actually, because of the X, we actually don't know whether it's encompassing... Actually, no, the encompassing events from before even first came to the fullest extent. It depends. We don't even know when this would be. Actually, hang on. We will know what this is from, if memory serves me correctly, so ignore everything that I've been saying. He decided to drop by the club today on his way back from selling his wares. I guess he earned some good money. He pushed a mirror into my hand and said it was for the kid, then he drank. I think he still feels guilt over leaving Ash with me. I feel like I should thank him. I think often about how happy this child has made me. I keep telling him he should at least stay longer, but he always says that he's a good for nothing. He won't visit and he won't listen to a thing I say. So at some point after leaving Ash in Raquel, so this had to have been definitely after Hamill. Ash, is this? Huh, she didn't write a name. Must have been that long-legged guy who'd come by Mum's work every so often. Don't remember his name. I always just called him Slims. The merchant who picked me up after what happened 14 years ago. You mean, never had a thing about him since. I assumed he died. According to the diary, he helped out with Mira every now and then. Or at least when he made some money on one of his trips. It doesn't sound very sincere. Seems like he had some regrets over how he handled my situation. Can't say, I'm curious about his story. Though it probably boiled down to him just doing things out of guilt for pushing me on Mum. Like the diary says, Ash. If you want to do something about it, just say the word. And I'll do whatever I can to try and find this travelling merchant. Appreciate it, but this is personal. This doesn't involve you. But don't you want to know the details of your past? Look, I understand how you feel. For a long time there was a whole part of me I knew nothing about. It was hard learning the truth, but because I did, I can see a future now. Surely this is a step to putting things right. Well... start by knowing yourself, huh? Look at you, you go-getter. Sure, I'll take you up on your offer. Maybe play along and be teacher's pet for once. Great, glad to be on board. And so the two of them finished tidying up and returned to the Macabre. Travelling merchant. I mean, it's possible. Well, I'm sure there'll be an opportunity at some point. The 9X music could be pretty much any point as long as it was after Hamill at the end of the day. And so I'm done. Anyway. My brain might be malfunctioning because it's already quite warm in my room again. Now, sticking to class 7, this time being the correct terminology. I mean, it should be possible if... Why, you know, is that an academy textbook I see? Could you be studying? Oh, come on, instructor. I'm out carefree, but I still got my responsibilities as a student, you know. With all these new places to go and members of all class 7 around, I thought I'd take the chance to review what I learned back at the branch campus. For now, I've been looking into whether Crossbell might be able to regain its independence once this whole crisis is dealt with. I mean, I don't want to say looks over suspiciously at Trails into Reverie, but who knows, you know? This is some pretty dense stuff, though. I can already feel my brain melting away, seriously. Ah, no, it's a heat wave inside the Makaba, no! You really are something, Yuna. No matter how dire things get, you always find a way to look ahead. Well, I've got to be good at something, I guess. You've got some time on your hands, White Instructor? Maybe you could join me if you're up for it, I mean. Yuna's studying so hard. Maybe I should stick around for a bit as her instructor. Indeed we shall. Well, maybe I can help you sort out your thoughts while I'm here. 2 heads are bound to be better than 1, right? That's true. I think I'll take you up on that. Now, okay, what I said earlier, I don't know if anything in Reverie's got to do with Crossbell. A point to be made is based off of the true ending of Cold Steel 4, where it alludes to stuff going on in Crossbell, so... Rin and Yuna then begin looking into the possibility of future independence for Crossbell, debating the details and adjusting their points. We don't actively get a too long conversation, thankfully, about it. Subject was a difficult one, with many disparate elements to consider. Crossbell's earlier declaration as independent state, the imperial occupation, and so forth. Well, as long as they don't try having Christ installed again, that would probably be a bad idea. Suddenly, oh my god, it's a load of other people. And then enter Buse and Useless. And Lord's there too as well. Eventually even Buse and Old Class 7 joined in the discussion, each contributing their own takes on the matter from an international framework. Fair enough. So a lot of heads put together. Later, on the balcony. Ah, that was just what I needed. I was finally able to clear my head a bit, thanks to you and Muse and everyone else from Old Class 7. I should have guessed there'd be some challenges to Crossbell regaining its independence after all. Unfortunately so, Crossbell's reputation as the City of Sin and Dieter Croesus actions won't be forgotten anytime soon. Not to mention the rest of the corruption that infested its government and the countless terrorist attacks that happened in the shadows. Basically, everyone in Old Class 7 and Yuna Muse have now played all of Trails from Zero and Trails of Azure, just to try and make sure that they understand exactly why things may not be the easiest to resolve. But that was all suppressed thanks to Governor General Withers, so that's also something to consider. It's so complicated. Even if we survive all this end of the world stuff, we still have a massive pile of problems to solve. I feel like I finally get it now, what Lloyd and the others are fighting for. Independence isn't something that can be won easily, not even close. But they still give it all they've got. Haha, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. And what about you, Yuna? Are you planning to give up with all these obstacles blocking the way? What? No, never! Even if we're part of Erebonia now, we'll always be Crossbell. We take pride in that. Of course, I know we've lost our home in the physical sense. But if the people of Crossbell can find a way to stay true to themselves, we'll never lose that pride. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe there is a way for Crossbell and Erebonia to coexist together. If both sides hold their heads high, I'm sure we'll carve out the path between us. Yuna. I think you might have just stumbled on a hint to all this. You've grown so much since we started. It's incredible. Jeez, he's so much sometimes. I guess the old habits die hard.
Well, I mean, of course I have. After all, I've learned more in Class 7 than I ever could have imagined.
I'm a main character. Of course I get actual development. Not looking at the members of Class 7 that get like next to no development ever in this game, and I'm not naming any names.
And, it may not be obvious, but I'm actually the kind of girl who thrives on positive reinforcement, you know?
Some people certainly do better on the positive side of things. Some people really need that tough Chinese parent being like, now do it again, but better, in the way that they do it, which is very abusive and probably not the wisest way to do it. But then again, I'm not Chinese, so I have no knowledge of it outside of what I hear on the internet, so I could be completely wrong. They could be the best sorts of parents you could ever have, actually. And maybe the CCP would like that to be the case. Who knows? Haha! I see. Seriously, guys, could you not hire Chiplock to do more voices? It is what I wish I could be joking to say, knowing that even Falcom don't want to give Ring voice lines. Let's keep giving it all we've got, Yuna. I'm behind you every step of your way.
Wait. What's gotten into me?
I was right. She still falls for Ween. I just got the offense the wrong way round. I don't want to do this event anymore. And so Yuna starts developing feelings for Ween. And in other news, I'm going to start shoving this TV remote down my throat. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that, obviously. But the point being, we get Yuna to 4 stars. Yippee. But also, none of the girls can have development. They must just be stuck in the Ween vortex. I am thinking of the tune from that one Red Dwarf episode. He's Arnold, Arnold, Arnold. No, I'm just gonna sing that. Fuck. Okay. Right. Obviously, I'm not going to keep singing it because I, for one, need to remember all the lyrics. With that, and I don't want to talk about Angelica at the moment because my mind is set on that. We've got a bunch of places to go to. Well, a bunch of places we can go to that has new stuff. As well as, of course, if we go into our notebook, and we're not looking at the books today, we do need to go to Raquel for Cody Red, the old stuff, distillery place for brandy recognition. Pardon me. And on the Western Highway, there is a monster. You know what? We'll swap Angelica out because I don't want to use her. Dooley, come back into the party. You're a good character. I want good characters in my team. That's right. Lean's a good character, Ash is a good character, Crow's a good character, Dooley's good, Ortina's great, and Sarah's alright. I could swap Sarah out, but you know what? Since we're probably going to do the distillery quest, we'll keep Sarah in no matter what, really, on that point. Also, one thing that we can do is go to the Fairy Spring and see who do we need to take with us for the Pacific event that goes on here. Also, I do like that we get a Makba loading screen. It's very reminiscent of the shore there. I'm assuming Angelica. Enter the hot spring with Angelica and 3 other girls to trigger a sub-event. So, we had the game. We gotta take 3 other girls. We have 3 other girls here. And they have to go to the Makaba first though, because we're going to change our party while in the Makaba. Shame that we don't have a thing similar to the menu in Codsdale 2, where we'd be able to just switch on the fly a little bit better. But, so, okay, despite all that I said, I want to do all the scenes, so this is your party layout. These 3 will not matter, just pick whoever you desire to have go into the hot spring. Plus Angelica. I'm annoyed that I forgot about this. Hopefully the next one will be more sensible, because it's Angelica. I think this scene will probably encompass exactly why we don't like Angelica. If she does even anything remotely as what do I expect from her at this point. And so they enjoy their time, and somehow the stroke of fate means that we actually have the right sort of setup. Although I think the dialogue's going to probably be similar no matter what, because of the various different combinations of girls you could have that aren't Angelica. So, although Ween and Ash will be there no matter what, so. Who knew that paradise would be tucked away right here, with all these angels to shelter me from the bleak world outside. But this party can't really get started without Toa. She needs to come over here, or I'll regret my whole life long. Angelica's not wrong on that one. Your excitement goes beyond what feels appropriate for the situation. She is not the picky type, that's for sure, but I doubt I'm her top choice. Why is she looking at me like that? Reminds me way too much of Shirley. Oh no, we're giving Dooley PTSD! Oh god, what am I doing with my life? Yeah, we get it, you're on cloud 9 over there. Doesn't make much sense to me when you're not so bad looking yourself. Unless you really do anything that way, is that it? Come on, you can't just ask that, Ash. Oh no, Ween, it's fine. You are allowed to ask whether people are gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay, is there? Is there? Oh, Ash, I guess your silly little boy brain hasn't put 2 and 2 together yet. Come again? Cute girls and beautiful women are the treasure of this empire. All of Sonoria even. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman. It just takes class to appreciate Eidos' finest masterpieces. Each and every one of them. There's nothing better than cozying right up close to them, with only the tiniest little towel to come between you. Ah, there we go. That's Angelica for you. I do want to know what she's picturing in her head right now, and I'm sure a quick Google search will show exactly what she's thinking of, but for obvious reasons I can't do that. We are on YouTube, not X-Hamster or Pornhub or any other site you shouldn't go on to. Besides, imagination is the best way to picture. Her mind seems to be permanently in the gutter. As someone whose mind does tend to end up in the gutter on occasion, I can understand why people will look at Angelica and go, what the fuck? So, you know. Alright, I think we've had enough of that laugh for one lifetime. I think I'm going to stay out of this one. Good choice, Ash. Good choice. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I remember inviting her to me in my school days, and she made just as much of a splash back then. Hey, Angelica. You travelled all around the continent on your bike, didn't you? I'm guessing your definition of sightseeing was taking Eidos' finest masterpieces over anything else, right? Something the matter, Angelica? Hear me out. Sure enough, wherever I went, I find myself surrounded by screaming girls. Sounds just perfect, yeah? I follow so far. Yeah, go ahead and brag. But every time I start to make my move, some boyfriend or concerned family member would get in the way. They chase me out of town and I have to move on to the next place without a proper goodbye from any one of those sweet girls. How could fate be so cruel to me? Where is Eidos when innocent people like me have to suffer terrible injustice and heartbreak? Eidos is probably looking out for all those guys you're trying to steal girlfriends from. Sounds like divine punishment to me. As now Jellycash pointing out there, so stop being a sinner is really just what's needed to be said. Thankfully everything gets healed, but still, that was a thing. As per usual, I have to preface this with, thankfully they are wearing towels, but also, it's why people don't like Angelica. The wading lesbian trope is stupid, because at the end of the day it's just, oh, here's the one woman that likes other women. Let's have them be like pervy and don't mind the whole sexual assault idea. Deal with grabbing other women's breasts, and at that point you just think, are we all just equally brainwatted, or can't we have a positive character, one that doesn't make people want to punch their monitors and be gay, or at the very least bisexual? But anyways, with all that sorted out, let us start heading to the Western Highway and deal with that wanted monster. In fact, before we even do that, we can go to the field exercise camp, as there's a new thing. I like saying new like that. New groceries. Before have you done some shopping, or new can of Fanta when you're currently drinking. One's out. This one's still got some left in it. Anywho, the reason why we head over here is because Leonora is here, alongside Wads. And there's a sub-event. Leonora and Herman, I think, her old comrade from the Silver Whale Naval Convoy. Sound like he's married out quite a bit. And Shadoween, fancy seeing you here. I take you all back on the move? Sure went out of your way to come out here, huh? Honestly, this is just a happy coincidence. I take it you two got here on that bike. Look familiar? It's yours. We grabbed it and two others to make our getaway when you were fighting in front of the Gruul. But they all ended up having their own share of problems, and in the end we just kind of let them sit. That's when they came to me. Gotta admit, I wasn't thrilled when Leonora asked me to fix them all up for free. But after all the trouble I caused this gal, I wasn't about to tell her no. So I ended up asking a workshop type of close and code to handle the repairs. They just finished them this morning. I wanted to make sure there weren't any more kinks to work out, so we took it out on a little test drive, and now here we are. Man, that's quite the story. And yet an escape on a fleet of stolen motorcycles followed by a free tune-up sounds like a very Leonora adventure. Shame we couldn't experience that. Yeah, I'm just glad I've done right by her now. I'll ship the other two bikes to you once I get back to the workshop. They're all yours, Instructor Ween. Enjoy. I'll be happy to, but I don't think you could get more use out of them, Leonora. Not really, to be honest. Besides, if I ever need a bike, I could just make Hum and lend me one. Hey, says who? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All ball bikes. They're back. Woo! We've loaded them onto the backpack and we can now travel around places via bike. Yippee! Why is it telling me that the free button is to accelerate? Ah! But we can now ride a bike. Oh, no, we need to press R and then... Oh, we can't hear. Huh. Well, anyways, moving out onto the highway and we'll start riding a bike. Finally! It's nice to have them back. It's so good and all that to be able to ride a bike because a horse is slower than a bike. Yep, we can now press E for bike. Of course, we can also sort out our bike settings so we can have our passengers. Though we can't seem to have... Oh wait, can we have... Yeah, we can still do the whole and Altino on the back. Yay!
Let's get going.
Time to ride.
Oh, it is actually just legit free to accelerate. So what's the point of the W bar? Oh god, this is terrible. Right, okay, where's the monster? There it is. It's over there near that treasure chest. I am going to instinctively press the W button because that's what most games do when you can drive in them. Is accelerate is W, not 3. Ugh. Behold, the wanted monster. Let's charge right into its mouth. Ah!
This one's
Oh
slow.
dear
Be
God,
careful.
I'm sure someone will be saying wood right now. Anyways, not me though. And our souls, no.
Back at you. Sure.
It took me a while to get all those. Ah, crap. Quick as a sale order on the counter. I'd be wanting to use Actual Destiny. Naturally, that's a little unfortunate, but not much else I can do on that front, I guess.
Here's dessert.
That's what you get for being careless.
Since it's a sale order, let's look at what it's weak to. It is weak to space and earth, resistant to time and fire. Okay, we could probably get a freeze in. Faint is also a thing we could do. Seal, not too bad. Blinding might be worthwhile. This is a level 100 monster with 210,000 health. Yeah, we're at this point where it's like, yeah, there's just so much health on these bosses. Like, this is a Scalian mummy. Like, look at the mouth bit there. It's not too far away from what would be, yeah, anyways, there's also these Nashtiluses, which are not so weak to space. And Earth, in fact, the opposite really. They're more weak to Mirage and Fire, and they're a little bit weak to Wind. So we've got to keep that in mind, but we should be fine.
Sure.
Besides, there's a seal once, so we don't have to worry about damage as much. Although I realise I haven't really brought a dedicated healer to the mix.
Time to kick things up. Moving out.
Divine Song.
Resonate. Divine Song Formation. Moving out.
Arts. Let's cross this again.
It's my turn.
Okay, we're just on one enemy, so...
Yeah! It's my turn.
No, we don't need to order.
Roll! Helix now! It's mine! My turn. Sure.
Here I
Yep,
go.
there's the enhance. Finally, we got a turn for Duvalie. Although I am actually going to swap her for
I leave it to you.
Ortiz,
I'll handle it.
because I want to heal.
I'll
Thanks,
serve.
thanks. Moving out.
RDM heal.
Oh, right, no, we don't need to Azure Destiny. We're Cross
Sure.
Crusading. Cross Crusade!
My turn.
Oh, I would Cross Crusade again, potentially, but I actually will be needing to increase.
Too slow. There.
I'll assist.
I got this.
You're mine.
Impede!
It's my turn.
Impede, I say!
It's mine.
How dare you assume
out.
you get to have a turn now?
Too slow. They're down.
I'll assist.
Oh, there we go. It's giving itself insight and a HP recovery. Right, we're gonna Define Song and start casting arts again. Outside of
Now.
Reed, because there's so much on that one. Oh well, we'll Silverthorn.
It's my turn.
What corner play? What would you use speed? Oh, it's an assist.
Now.
Damn it.
I got this.
Right, I feel like we're gonna need this.
My turn. Sure.
Yay, we got a break!
I shall go.
Yes! And it's one of the instances where the break actually means something! Yay!
There.
You're wide open. Moving out.
Now we can just
They're down.
press the
I'll
attack button.
assist.
I got this.
I shall go.
Well, we were able to just press the attack button.
I'll support.
Thanks.
Our team heal.
Moving out.
We don't really have the stuff.
How do you like this? Awaken. They're down.
I'll assist. Useless.
Ooh, that was a magic attack.
I got this.
And it didn't matter.
Weak.
Now.
Right, since these things are more written large, so
Arcus,
Let's go.
just
Shit,
fine.
it's down. It's mine. All right.
But these things have a lot less health.
Yeah. Not on my watch.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently everyone's decided that missing
your back.
I shall go. There.
I'm up.
It's
It's down.
murder
It's
seems
mine.
to
This
retake
is
the
the
boss,
end. Moving
so-
out. Yeah.
And that's
Sure.
when it majorly went wrong.
It's my turn. Shit.
I shall go. Targets eliminated. Move out.
Ooh,
All
level up's
right.
a whole bunch. Ooh.
That's how it.
Diligent. Stats. Woohoo.
Woohoo! Yippee! Level ups! And with that, we get our mirror and we get a bonding point. Oh, I probably haven't bought better equipment yet.
Shit.
But that's fine. I tend to not unless I know what I'm doing. Which shot is this one? Win or Tina? Okay, well, like I said, we haven't seemed to be doing them yet, so. Anyway, we've got multiple locales to go to. What's in the basin? When it has a new symbol next to it, it means there is a difference. There's something there that the game is highlighting to be like, hey, here's a new thing. So let's see, what new thing is there? Obviously there's the chest. Oh, there's actually like a whole, oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of an area that we haven't been able to do earlier. And there's still child chests as well. And we can't ride bikes here. So we'll just have to dash our way through. This is annoying. I'm melting to death while also having my nodal bunged up. That's fun. Well, I can cut out the walk. Thankfully, but yeah.
Heads up. That one means business.
Oh! Yeah, that's a thing. Oh. Okay, well, an enemy has spawned here. We're not equipped to take this on. Can we just walk past? Good, we can. I have forgotten that.
Shit.
Oh, and these enemies
Got a hot
are
table here.
actually of level,
Scared. It's down. It's
which
mine.
makes sense.
Moving out.
We wouldn't want to go into this bit too.
Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Yeah.
Now. There.
Weak. Sure. All right. Sure. Damn it.
Now. Yeah.
My turn.
It's my turn. All right. Yeah.
My turn. Charging.
Let's go. Shit.
I got this.
Arcus, activate. All right.
Battle complete. Stats.
Ooh, a tough one.
We have ourselves some dark hair for Angelica. We'll show that off in a bit. Oop. Heading up along here, we find ourselves another trial chest. This one is for Laura and Emma, and the monster level is 101. We don't have either of them in our party, so we can't even open it right this second. We find Beryl here! Ah, so fate has seen fit to reunite us at last. But I saw her in the Castle of Mirrors in Michelin. What's the freaky occult girl gonna tell us this time? I heard my students might have run into you, but honestly, this is the last place I ever expected to see you, Beryl. Can't say it's not a pleasant surprise, in a way. Likewise. You did well to return to your friends, but that would mean that this fateful thread has yet to be cut, would it not? Would it? I have no idea. Wait, back during the Civil War, you were investigating places of heightened spiritual activity. Is this one of them? Indeed, I sense a curious energy followed it and ended up here. Colossal presence lingers in this land. You all sense it too, do you not? I don't sense a thing. Could this colossal presence be what I think it is? But how would she? Putting the creation of this great hollow aside for a moment, it seems a higher dimensional being has revealed itself. I believe that if you defeat it, you will attain something extraordinary. Did you just give us useful information? Thanks. But yes, the boss there in the basin, if we want to fight it, it'll be a higher level than we probably would be able to take it on at the moment. But regardless, that's just how it is. Anyway, over here is a photo spot. It's been a while since we saw one of these, which is great news because it means we can get a photo off of Rex. Where's the?
Hey, let me. What?
Okay, I did not pay attention to who we just got a level. Photo of. Ah, here we go. Randomly, Rex has managed to snap a photo of Shirley and Maribel together. Somewhere. No idea how, why, or when, but Rex managed to do so, so hey, you know, that's just how it is. You know, it's Rex. What else can be said? Anywho, carrying on with our basin adventures.
That foe is fearsome.
A solemn buckle. We'll double check as to what a solemn buckle does once I'm not about to get murdered by several enemies. And over here we get some ingredients for cooking purposes.
Shit!
And another trial chest. This one is for Sarah and Thea at level 101 monster level wise. So we'll go and tackle that at a later point. But we've now done it. We've done a whole loop. And we can put the rope ladder down so we don't have to make the entire journey again. Yippee. Although we are a bit hurt, so before we do anything else, I'm just gonna go to face, spring and heal. Much more properly than anywhere else. Is there a skip thing button? No, there probably isn't. Yeah, much more peaceful fairy spring thing. Not one filled with Angelica. But anyways. Moving along, there is a thing on the old Lemire Road. We'll tackle what's inside of Ulster and Raquel last. Great thing about editing is I could always have more parts added together, so that's how it is. Anyway, Edel and Sandy are here. Hello Edel, and Sandy, you're here with her. Shadoween! It's so great to see you again! Well, if it isn't Ween and his friends, you're all looking well. Though I suppose you were when I saw you in Ortis too, so that's not surprising. We were just talking about you. Oh, really? So I guess in this case, Ween was the devil. You really have a knack for showing up just when we need you, Edel. Seems like you've always known exactly what we're up to. Oh, I merely connected the dots. I already knew that there were 4 associates in Ortis at the time, so all I needed to do was reach out to the branch campus students while you were busy infiltrating the city. Nothing special, really. Nothing special, she says. I heard you were working together with Vince and some of the other alumni, but I had no idea of the scope of your operation. Well, Edel's family is kind of a big deal around here, the popular with the other nobles, and beloved and trusted by the commoners. Regardless, it seems like things are really beginning to escalate. I'll be staying here with Sandy and the other members of Force to gather information. We're behind you all the way, so don't give up. Thanks. We're glad to have your help. And we get a note. We also just talked to Sandy, and she was delivering a special brandy. That's kind of nice. But of course, yes, if we want to... Yeah, and Edel's looking for the other students. And she's pondering, but that's really all there is to it. If we want to give her superb dishes, we can. Other than that, I don't think there's much else. But we can check up here, see who's up here. Oh, just a kid in there. And other members of their family. And nothing in this room. Okay. That's all the Westlog has to offer, which means next up is... Ulster, we'll do Ulster first. And Ulster, the game's like, hey, that's everything because you weren't able to be in Ulster for a while. So it's like, fair enough. There are times when I still look towards OBS thinking that there's a chance of a chat, but no. Oh, this is certainly a thing. Hey buddy, go over here a sec, will ya? You meet me? This girl looks like trouble. What do I do? Is she gonna turn violent? I need this move to accomplish something important. Shake me down all you want, but I'll never hand it over. Huh? What in the ADO's damned hell you're talking about? Well, whatever. You see a kid named Cargo anywhere around here? We got somebody back in Heimdall, but he's most responsibility and I gotta find him. Oh, is that all? Sorry, I thought you were trying to mug me. I actually just read this town in search of someone myself. So I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about your cargo. That's too bad, but I get it. You've got your own problems. Who is it you're looking for? I'll keep an eye out. We're in the same boat, so we may as well help each other out, right? So kind, thank you. You're a lot nicer than you look. Well, now, how to describe her? Well, while Anton and Pietri end up getting along, surprisingly. Ulster. It's worth just taking a look around, see what we can find. Run out of drink, much to my chagrin. So anyways, inside the general goods store, we can get ourselves Imperial Chronicle issue number 6. Where there's a second Western Marine Trade Conference to be held. Interesting decision making. We can also get ourselves some fresh grape juice. We already have a little bit of it, but hey, you know. And of course there's also the Orbital stuff. I can't believe it. Ween! Oh wow, it's been so long. Oh, hello Kai. But you look a little different. Yeah, it's good to see you again, Kai. You too, Casco. Sorry, I know the new look is a little jarring. Oh, don't sweat it. We already heard about what happened from Sandy. You're still the same person who saved us from the Jaegers 2 years back. That's not going to change. I'm glad you feel that way. Things have been rough for the workshop lately. A lot of our goods have been seized by the army. But Enya and the boss will work something out. We'll get through it. That's right, and anytime you want to drop by, we'll always be happy to see you. That's too kind of you, thanks. So we to see Ulster is the same peaceful little town it's always been. But even this place hasn't been able to totally escape the war. Anyway, so yeah, we can do our ordnance stuff here if we really decide to. Have we got any additional mouse classes yet? Still? Nope. Okay, well, never mind. Right, moving along. What else is there in Ulster? There's an inn. Yeah, of course the distillery, which is where we need to go, but it's worth just double checking what there is, you know? Anyway, inside the inn, what can we find? We can find a person by a table. Oh my, you're that famous instructor at Sandy's school, aren't you? I've seen you in the papers, but you've got quite a different feel to you in person. Well, lots happened, so... No, sorry. That was a strange thing to say to someone I just met. I've been really looking forward to meeting you since my daughter is enrolled at the branch campus. Things are tough right now, but if you need anything, just say the word. Oh, we will, thank you. Gilda here is a helpful person, I guess. We can get the All-Star Risotto and blended coffee from here. Is there anyone on the second floor? Nope. Right. There is a shop bit here. Jarnak, have you received a draft order? Prince Oliver would surely be impressed if we sent a fine man like yourself. Should rise up to the challenge as a resident Ulster and a man of Erebonia. It'd be an honour, sire. I'll do what needs to be done and defeat the prince's enemies. That's the spirit. Well, we can buy basically everything we've got to worry about in the general store from this guy while he's not busy hyping himself up to being able to beat up the enemies. But we can head over here and investigate the High family residence plaque. There's no unique dialogue for having Ween here for the first time, sadly, but well. Now since we're over here, might as well see if Tilia's in her house. And there she is, she's on the desk. Oh, Ween! How have you been, Tilia? It's been so long since we last met, and looking like this, I don't blame you for being surprised. Things are a little complicated these days. I don't care if they're complicated or not. I'm just happy to see you, Ween, the hero of Ulster himself. Oh, you're really grown, Tilia. Seeming more grounded than before. I'm glad to see that you're still writing your novel. Yeah, but it's not really ready yet. No need to be shy, Tilia. Once I've finished, you guys will be the first to know. You all really inspire me, you know that? If I don't have you, I don't know if I would be pursuing my dreams like this. Haha, I think you'd be at it no matter what. Anyways, I think I speak for all of us when I say that we can hardly wait. Yeah, friendship. Anyway. Clock, 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 clock. It's a chicken. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Anyway. Inside the chapel. There's not much going on here, other than the father of the place. The mayor's been continuously agitating everyone because he's urging the residents to enlist. He was over at the distillery earlier to see Mirio. Got there as soon as I could. I managed to calm him down this time, but I've no doubt it's only temporary. What should I do? So there's at least one guy that's definitely running around going, "We must all enlist for the good of the country. The prince would have wanted this." Meanwhile, Oliver, back in Coldsteel 3, very much against that idea. Anyways, let's start doing the side quests, shall we? Stonemo's Distillery is our first of the two semi-required requests. We already did the monster killing a moment ago. Finally, Pablo and Gustav are here. Welcome! Oh. My eyes aren't mistaken. Good to see you all. Looks like you came after seeing our request, right? Wow, I heard the stories, but that hair, those clothes, if that isn't... Oh god, why did they make... I think there's maybe a space there. If that is near the most rock look I've ever seen, it's maybe not. I'm glad to see you look well. I can say the same to all of you. What the hell are you guys doing back here? Yeah, my music club met up and called to share information. And right about then, we got a wink from Sandy. Figured we may as well come over seeing as we were in walking distance. I was hoping we'd be able to do this on our own, but I'm sure you're aware how that goes. The only thing though, is that a few key components are completely busted. Right, we first had Kai and Gasco, the town's best engineers, look at it. It sounds like repair just isn't an option. These parts need to be replaced entirely. You said in your request they just need to be repaired. You want us to be your gophers and run around finding all the parts, is that it? Well, I wouldn't word it a bit different, but yeah, pretty much. If you have the time, would you mind slipping in to lend us a hand? We certainly do have the time. Definitely, we'll help out however we can. Thank you, we really appreciate it. I can't begin to tell you how much this means to us. Can't surprised to see you use an old hunk of metal like that for anything, honestly. Trouble's brewing, huh? Pardon me. Yeah, times are tough. The military is requiring liquor for the troops so they can relax. We need to produce a large amount for that. You see, I've got a brilliant idea. If we just got our entire army drunk, they won't question the morals of it all. Actually, we don't need to do that. They're all corrupted by this curse. Oh, never mind. I forgot. We're running on curse power. Yeah, I'm going to keep moaning about the curse of Erebonia because it's a stupid thing. On the other hand, the general population is looking at a sudden shortage. Even in darker times, Stonemo's has some very loyal customers out there. Barnes is great. I'll do anything to figure out how to mass produce it. Dad's conscription for us for the loop. He's usually the one in charge, but now he's running the brewery for the military. We have to keep our quality high, but thorough checks often result in production speed dropping. Yeah, that does sound difficult. That's why we brought out the old distiller. It might not be cutting edge, but if it helps supplement production, then why not? As you heard, some of the key components are beyond repair. It's not producing a single drop in its current state. There are 3 parts in particular we're having trouble getting. The first is the pressure valve. It's used to lower the pressure in the distillation still. Next we have the cooling coil. It's a tube that efficiently cools vaporized alcohol, turn it into liquid. Last but not least, a large pump gear. It's one of the parts that transfers the refined alcohol back to the storage tank. Thanks. I think we've got a good idea of what you need. Good idea? Man, do you even know where we can find these things? I sure as hell don't. Just so you know, we already went to both the workshop and exchange shop in Raquel looking for after these parts. No luck either, I'm afraid. But if you're checking with Mr. Trey from Palm, he might just be able to help you with the pump. I cannot say for sure though. None when it comes to mine for the pressure valves, I'm afraid. Doesn't seem like the kind of part a traditional workshop would carry. It'd have to be a workshop with state-of-the-art equipment, and it can't be on the Imperial Defense Forces radar either. Seems like cooling coils are also used to refine perfumes and pharmaceuticals. That's all the information I have for you. No idea where you can find one. Well, if we put our heads together, we might be able to come up with a few potential locations. Yeah, that's good enough start. Thanks a lot. We can make it happen. Let's get done already. Let's get started. Fantastic. Thanks again. Good luck, you guys. And so, branding recognition has begun. And I have this urge to sneeze. Send help. I don't know why I walked out the bloody door. It's not like there's going to be any locations here that are needed. No, we need to now consider our locations. By that I mean let's go to the quest bit and take a look here. So yeah, this is all we get on these, so Obviously, the large pump gear is the most obvious one. Go to Palm. So we'll do that first. Orbital Factory. Talking to Dwight, I'm just going to sort out the thing quickly on the phone because that's to do with something else. Because this is the Pablo where Pablo used to work. Mind if I ask you something? We explained the situation to Dwight and asked about the large pump gear that you might have. Yeah, it's just like Pablo expected. I've got some right here. They're used in the municipal water wheels, after all. Here you go. We have a large pump gear. Alright, how much? Ah, don't worry about it, just take it. We've got to help each other in times like this. Besides, if Paolo's involved, I don't want payment. Oh, that's very kind of you. It's pretty nice of this guy. Woo! Not needing to spend money! Whoopee! Now, I am considering one of the options being, for one of the other bits being the Macabre. It has a workshop in it. That would be off the radar. This is me trying to remember. Because it's been a while. Obviously we get loading screen galore there a little bit. And I was right because the green question mark by the square in here. Muggle's Workshop. Come in here is totally state of the art. Should see if they have a pressure regulator valve. Sometimes the exact thing you need is right under your nose. Pardon me, can I ask you something? Wayne asked Ryuna if he had a pressure valve on hand. No, pressure valve, huh? As a matter of fact, we do have some. They're for the ship though, I don't really know how much about them. In any case, here you are. And we just get one. Yippee! Thank you very much, you're a lifesaver. How much do I owe you? Oh no, there's no way I could ask any more of you. By all means, take it. I insist. Extremely generous of you. Thanks again. Just another thing we've got to owe Warzle for, I guess. Damn it, why are we running up a debt with Gaius? Ah well. Now, as for the last one... I could go back. I'm going to go back to Palm first. See if there is a quest thing. Because Raquel will have a quest marker. But that's for the other quest. So, we'll go there last. We're just going to double check there's not any additional stuff. Nope. Okay. Next thing I'm thinking of is potentially Erin Village. Because that could be useful as a location. This is me remembering. And at least attempting to. I could be wrong, but hey, there is a quest there. Even front there. Even if it might not be the one we're thinking of, it's something. But hey, you know, good news. We may have got it right. Woo. Gandalf! Haven't finished workshop. We've got all kinds of tools here. They're probably maybe they have the calling coil. Could we ask something? And calling coil is asked about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got some of those. As well, they're far apart making medicine, perfume, all that good stuff. If it's brandy you're making, you're the biggest one you can get. Here, this ought to do it. And we get a helix pipe. Oh, sorry, I mean, we get a helix pipe. I can't say it like that. Put that one away. This one's on the house. Oh. You're the important guest of the Elder, after all. Thanks. I'll definitely turn here as a customer if I need any help. Nice old geezer, ain't he? You never guessed it by looking at him. Alright, looks like we got everything we need. Yep, let's head back. We don't auto go back though. We have to make our way there manually. Oh, we haven't actually been into the private home that has a new symbol. So we'll do that first. Then we'll head over to the distillery. Wait. Welcome to this private home where there's a person. No man's got it exactly right. This is our time to rise up, not pull away. Us old folks can't stand on the front lines. Minus Van Dyke. But we can help when they start requisitioning supplies. Everyone's got a pigeon somehow. And then the guy starts complaining about his legs, and I start complaining about my butts. Nothing up on the second floor. And there's the missus, obviously. You see, when my husband and I were younger, we worked to cultivate the grapes. Back then, Oliver and his friend Muller would often come to the fields and play, and oh, it breaks my heart. Every time I think of him, even a little, I can feel myself tear up. Everywhere we go, we see his face. Okay, well, people are being very upset with, you know, Oliver being dead and all. I don't know how many times I can say that. Try and make it true. Anyway, we've got what we need. So, returning here. Oh, you're back. Have you bought the parts we asked for? Oh yeah, we got the white ones. And we hand the parts over to Pablo. Let's see here. Pressure valve, coin coil, large pump gear. Cannot believe it, but you've worked another miracle. That's kind of their thing, isn't it? Thanks a bunch, Ash. Whatever, rest is on you guys. Haha! Just leave it to us. This is my chance to show off my engineering skills. I'll show you what Class 9 is made of. I'm gonna give Gasco and Kai a call as a precaution. Good idea, Valerie. We applaud you on that one. And so we began to distill brandy. Yippee! Alcohol! Yay! I did have to see if it's been properly repaired, obviously. Some trial ones later, and it's like it never stopped in the first place. Yippee! That was a surprising easy fix. What a relief. I don't know how to thank you. Working in a big group makes things easier, doesn't it? I don't think it's how many, but who. You guys on Force really can do anything. Yeah, might be a bit on the younger side, Kai, but I gotta say, I'm impressed. Yeah, you're quite the engineer. I'm looking forward to seeing where you'll go from here. Absolutely. Haha! Well, baby steps first, right? You'll really make a solid team, you know that? Damn, so each distillation takes like 10 hours, right? Right, it does take a certain amount of time, for better or worse. I don't matter as much to us, Ash, or have you forgotten we're not old enough? How could I forget when someone reminds me every single time? Well, Ash, maybe you should just magically be older. On that note, we actually prepare a sampling of our signature beverages for you. It's our way of expressing our gratitude. Anyone of legal age is welcome to some Steinwoes, of course. We've got some delicious grape juice for those who aren't. It's some of our best, I'm really delighted to say. Not really a juice guy, but whatever, I guess grape juice it is. It's fast to work searching for the parts. I would appreciate some of that juice now, please. Who'd have thought we'd get to drink some Steinwoes this early in the day? I mean, even if it's just a tasting. It counts. Damn, talk about a reason to work hard. So as a sip or two wouldn't hurt. Yay, let's get drunk. Everyone had an excellent time with an age-appropriate beverage in hand. Mirio and the others offered their thanks once more when the group left a short while later. And yay, it's Shower! I come to take a look at all of VA's hometown, and who do I see but the famous Class 7, fresh from the Steinwoes distillery too. I can smell the lovely aroma from here. And any other time, I'd go pick up a few bowls. I'm sure Cassius would like some too. I can't afford to be spotted. Not yet. So of course, because they want to, for some reason, conceal Shower's face, they decide to focus on other features, like her tits. Great idea, fellas. I appreciate it. I hear the Ashen Chevalier's got some sharp senses. I better go before he notices me. It's the end of the world if the Ashen Chevalier knows of anyone's existence, apparently. But anyway, Shower heads off towards the basin. And no, if you do follow the direction she goes, you will not be seeing her. This feeling. It didn't feel malicious. Maybe I don't have anything to worry about. Even Sarah picked up on her. So, you know, anyway, the quest is done. We get some courier bombs, some money, which we'll happily utilise. And For's Unity rating does, of course, increase as per usual. And we get a phone call from Toa! Yeah! My day is automatically brightened. Hey, Toa, sure, what's up? Any new leads? Yes, in fact. I've been informed of some suspicious activities taking place in Sutherland. Sutherland, huh? That would coincide with Marquis Hyon's absence. It's more than just a coincidence. I was dumbstruck when I heard that. Go on. Never mind. Can you drop by sometime soon? I have new info about the Falls Network too. I think it'd be better for us to discuss it in person. Oh, of course. See you soon. Guess Herschel's got something for us, huh? Wonder why she was so coy about it though. Yeah, me too. Let's go back to Nakaba once we're done here. So, of course, as per usual, we now have a reason to head back to Nakaba. But before that, we got Raquel to go to. There's pretty much everywhere in Raquel we haven't been to yet. Since when we got here without Reen the first time round. But hey, it's now, we're here at daytime in Raquel. There's some army men there by a car. What do you expect at this point? But more importantly, we can take a look and see what there may or may not be. There is nothing much going on here. But as per usual, we can go into the various stores and see what they're waffling. Not out of, oh, I must buy every little thing I can, but more out of, see what there is. The general store and the workshop have been combined into two here, as Clark has been conscripted. Oh dears. So, ooh's the days on that one. But yeah, if we want to buy some of this stuff, they're a little shiter, because I think you were meant to be able to get these at an earlier point. So, yeah. General store wise, however, it's pretty much the same stuff as in pretty much all the other general stores, so nothing new there. Back out we go. Places that are probably more interesting to go to shop-wise. Well, first of all, here's Jetta and Charlotte. They're up to no good here. I'm sorry, Jetta. I had no idea Lothar would find out about you and me. Now that he's discovered me, he's about to tell my father everything. He's going to be so mad, he might never let me leave the house again. Charlotte. It's just not fair at all. Well, hey, do you want to stay at my house for a while? Things might catch up to us anyway, but I've still got tons of fun stuff I've got to show you. How can I let you go back to your hotel now when we're only just getting started? Oh, Jetta. Alright, I'll take you up on your very kind invitation. Father's not nearly as wise as he'd like to think. I still want to see more of the world. You've got guts, Jetta, smuggling some noble girl away from her family. Well, while Jetta will eventually be in court for kidnapping, let's go to the pawn shop. Here we... Oh, are you the Ashen Chevalier? Heard the rumours, but would you look at that? Your hair really is grey. Haha, you got me there. Sydney and the others must have told him. So you're helping the Wales campus students? What? I'm just selling on a mission some tools for repairing weapons. Business here stays pretty hush-hush, so don't you go overthinking things. I see. That really sums up the colour in a nutshell. Still, be sure to stay on your toes. Things have been getting pretty fishy around here. That broker has been seen out and about too, so I bet we're in some action again soon. So there's a broker that comes to town here. What does he mean by action? Well, we better remember that, whatever it means. Yep. But more importantly, we can trade here. If we had a Deccan's Whip and a Hermit Blue, we could get a Fuga Blade, which is something that we could give to Gaius. We can also get Ash's Butler uniform that he wore back in Cold Steel 3 for all of like 5 minutes to kill the Emperor, attempt to kill the Emperor by simply having a rocky assault grill. Fair enough. Everything else is the same as per usual. Oh, so Sydney and Maya are here. What are you guys doing here? It's Tatooine! It's been a minute. As for your question, well, Maya told me how desperately she wanted the two of us to sneak away out here, so naturally another word of that lie and I'll leave you with a bullet between your eyes. Maya, I was just joking. Let's start over, shall we? Alright, truth is, I needed ammo for my favourite rifle. When I told Maya, she offered to show me a good shop that might have it in stock. Yeah, I figured that'd be something like that. Really, Sydney, seeing that you haven't changed kind of puts me at ease. Thanks, I think. Well, it's good to see people being their usual selves. Okay, let us move along. The direction we need to go. Oh, actually, never mind that. Sully's here. Oh, hey, it's you guys. You're that dancer. Sully, right? I thought you were helping my students out back then. And if I'm not mistaken, you're a mysterious songstress, aren't you? I see my reputation precedes me. Wait, she has a nickname? Because everyone needs a nickname. I should remember this. There we go, you're famous. What are you doing in Macau? Come check out the Turandot or something? We're on tour. We just stepped out for a minute to get some fresh air and talk about our routine. All the Empire's a stage. We've got to give other cities a taste of what we can do now and then. I doubt we could put food on the table if we just stayed in Crossbell all year round. Well, that sounds like a lot of work. Anyway, sorry we didn't mean to interrupt. Hope your tour goes well. Break a leg. We'll see. Always nice to hear from our fans. So it's nice to see Sully outside of Crossbell. Anyways, into the Hermit Bar and Inn. And speaking of Crossbell people, Imelda's randomly here. Raquel's nice to visit every once in a while. It was a long way, but worth it. You know, your LA one's the second-hand antique shop in Crossbell way. So, very well-informed store owner. What brings you to Raquel if it's not a secret? I came here to see my old friend McEnroe, the pawnbroker. Partly to buy some antiques off him, partly just to tap. Enough about me, you're being short for Class 7. Quite the lady killer, I see. I follow your exploits as closely as I do the SSS. I hope you'll keep providing good entertainment. Haha! It's nice to meet you too. By the by, I bought some cosmetic products to toss in when I'm bargaining with McElroy. They may be on the expensive side, but they're worth much more than I charge. Maybe you'd be interested. Don't worry if you don't have enough to mirror on you, we can discuss an installment plan. The rumours were true. She's very intense. Yeah, she wants to do fucking installment plans.
If you ain't buying, then get out.
But we can still grab a bunch of the plushies and gloves and peckies, even Paul's low. We can even get some of these manly munchies that would net us some stuff there. And also, if we didn't have up to the bar already, then we can still grab
Done already?
Anyways, the quest at hand requires heading up into the hotel room and talking to Kayla. We last saw her at the West Lodge, back when we were making our way through the area the first time round. Excuse me, you're Kayla, right? I believe you made a request to find your friend? Yes, that's right. Am I right in thinking that you all are the group taking on my request in place of the guild then? Essentially, yes. Well, some of us are places. When we were at the West Lodge, you and that other chick claimed to be from Mammotheria. I take it you're sticking to that backstory this time too? Would it inconvenience you to be less blunt? Rather rude of you to call it a backstory, but that aside, as I'm requesting assistance, I'll be showing you at least a certain degree of sincerity. It may not seem so, but I'm quite impressed with the Ashen Chevalier, Mr. Shorter, and his schoolmates, even if some can't be said about your half-wits. Maybe you don't try to antagonize my students too much, alright? Anyway, you seem to know a lot about me already. In any case, we all have a lot going on. But there is something I want to say. Regarding this request, I have no real will towards the Empire or yourselves, so I'd be delighted to receive your help. And we'll naturally accept this request, because we're helpful people. Circumstances brought us together, so of course we'll be happy to help. Oh, thank you. So, something about looking for your friend who got to Erebonia ahead of you? Yes, his name is Cody. He's 18 years old. Whoa, adrenaline in my soul, wassailing. Actually, as I'm recording this part of this file, I don't know whether this is part 13 or 12 or maybe somehow part 25, but something's happening today, so that's cool. The Cody Rhodes is probably going to retain. I'll just say that. He's a blonde-haired young man, Cody, blonde. I mean, it's low-hanging fruit. This game came out while he was on the indie scene, actually. Anyways, a well-haired man who has a Wemblerian passport like myself. By the way, did I put a missing persons ad in the... I did put a missing persons ad in the Imperial Chronicle, but I received some reports that he was in Raquel. I see, that's good thinking. But this is as much as I can do, the reason being that my goal for chasing him down isn't just to find him, but rather to apprehend him. If I go around asking for information on his whereabouts, very likely they'll find out. That's why I wanted to be more subtle and have someone he doesn't know track him down. Makes sense to me. So much for this just being a missing person request. I'm fully aware that this is an unreasonable request. As such, I won't force you to take it, but no, it's fine. We decided to do the request, so we're going to see it through. Anyway, do you know what clothes Cody is wearing? According to the latest information, I believe he's wearing a blue top and dark beige pants. Blonde foreigner, and we know what he's wearing. This might be easier than I thought. Well, I'll tell you, we'll probably be on high alert. If we want to find where he's hiding, we're going to have to tread carefully. Indeed, for the time being, if you catch sight of the target, please contact me before doing anything else. Then we can discuss what steps to take next. Understood. Alright, let's get to it. If we charge and head first without any info, we'll just stand out. Let's start by asking people around the station square. And so, Cody Word has started. And we must now run around asking people for information while hopefully being able to find him. Starting off over here in the square and talking to this barker. Hey boys, when do you come and hang out with? Well now, seems you're looking for something else at the moment, aren't you? Yeah, sorry, there was something I wanted to ask you real quick. When you describe the person you're looking for and asked if you remember seeing anyone of that description. A young blonde guy, huh? Yeah, I don't really see a guy like that around here recently. Tried telling him to come into the club a couple of times, but he just brushed it off. I think he went to Eco Smart this morning. Yeah, he got a sharp eye, huh? Even for a guy in your line of work. Well, yeah, gotta look out for that kind of stuff. Don't want to waste my time talking up someone I know ain't interested, yeah? Anyway, I don't have time to chit-chat. Oh, of course, thanks for the help. Alright, sounds like we should pay a visit to Eco Smart then. Yeah, not like we got anything else going on. So, into the Eco Smart, which we went to at this earlier point by... No, I could have just done this then. Oh well. Excuse me, I was wondering if you could help us with something. We described the missing person and asked if you saw them. Ah, that sounds like the gentleman that stopped by this morning. We had to put restrictions on how much customers can buy during a single visit because of the current climate. Remember him because he buys food every day. When you add everything up, he really buys a lot. Maybe he's giving it out to his friends. No, I see. What do you two talk about? This morning he asked if we had a special type of rifle ammo. I said we don't stock them and recommended the pawn shop. Mega bows, huh? Pardon me. They definitely got all sorts of stuff there. Thanks for telling us. I guess our next stop is the pawn shop. Yeah, we have to stop by after hearing that. And so we're going to all the places I've already been to. Yay! Oh wait, we got something to ask you, old man. They explained they were looking for someone and asked if Makwa had seen him. Oh yes, I remember that young fella. He was after a size of rifle animation you don't typically see here in the Empire. Then but ones that are almost only used in Fan Company made rifles. Fan Company is Carvadian. Huh, way on the money. Some blonde 18-year-old. Be funny if this turns out to be that guy we saw before, huh? Flash spectacle's still free. When we had to do that request on Lecter's side of things. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be deployed back to Calvert though, right? Well, either way, we should ask Kayla again if she has some more information. You know where he went after that, McEnroe? I'm afraid I don't. He gave us enough to get started. We should head out and get to ask him out. Sounds like a plan. Guess we owe you one, old man. Don't even worry about it. Good. Anyways, now we can't fast travel. We have to leave normally. Darn. Although that is how I tend to operate, so... Yeah, I guess we'd start asking around on the main street. Wait, you feel that too? Yeah, there's someone nearby keeping an eye on us. I sense the same. Nice of you two to say stuff there, deeply. Damn it, he's noticed us. He's going to make a break for it. Let's pin this bastard down. We saw where he was running. He's got a Cavalian battle ordnance, Ramzo, right? Gave him a well easy time slipping right by us. True, but I think we should be able to catch up. We need to hurry so we can't lose track of him. If you don't head in the exact direction of the fleeing target, you won't gain AP. So if you do try to run in a direction that he wasn't going, bravo, you idiots, you've ruined it. You don't get the stuff you want. So just head that way. Just head the way I went. There he is. We got him. Off he goes over in the North Lagoon Canyon Road. Right, let's catch up to him. And we get 2 AP. We cut to us being in the road itself. The hell? Damn, he's quick. Like Cody's a Cavadian agent, alright? Hercules Special Forces, huh? Would have figured he'd been sent back to the Republic by now. Regardless, we should follow north and keep Kayla apprised of the situation. Since we're now on the road...
Let's get going.
Time to ride.
I forgot. It's 3, not W. Wee! Long, here we go.
That enemy is strong. Please be careful.
Looks like a toughie. Stay on your toes.
Making our way to the closed off area, which was sealed by the government forces. Huh, so it's pretty much an ideal hiding place then. Ignoring some people ahead, so this has got to be it. Yeah, and lucky for us, it seems our target thinks he's managed to lose us along the way. Let's see if we can get any closer while we wait for Kayla. Squad 05, come in. This is Warrant Officer Cody. No hostiles sighted, over. Please respond. Pursuing you loud and clear, Warrant Officer. Good work. Thanks to your efforts, the operation is proceeding as planned. Most with Bulka accepting a sudden mission in enemy territory, but you clearly got the chops to handle the pressure. Captain Wiegand, I'm not worthy of any praise, sir. Not after the way I cracked. I ran out on all of you when you needed me. I'm nothing but a coward. They'd still call me your comrade. It's more honour than I deserve. But, what is it? It's about the operation, sir. I can't get behind the idea of harming civilians, even if they are from the Empire. Cody, don't tell me you're going to soften us now. That is your pride, soldier. Think of everything the Empire has done to Calvert and its citizens. I'm not denying that, it's just... Does something seem a little off about him to you guys? It's very hard to believe that the Hercules squad can infiltrate Erebonia so easily. Yes, exactly. Hello, Kayla. Ah, Kayla. Still can't tell you everything, but you seem to have a solid grasp on the situation. I like how suddenly the name is changed from Kayla to Second Lieutenant Kayla. They are Hercules' Fish Squad, which has been operating inside the Empire since the Summer Festival. They were captured and were on track to be repatriated not long after, but when the Emperor was shot, the authorities suddenly had more pressing concerns at hand. It would have been easy enough for the Hercules Squad to break out and step away in all the confusion. Ugh. Why can't things ever be simple? At present, they seem to be planning to create some kind of disturbance within the Empire. Since they're acting without any sort of official sanction, the Calvarian government wants them stopped at all costs. Sounds like the Republic has plenty of its own problems to deal with. Even so, this is as far as we can go today. Giving us considerable leg up by then covering their hideout. We'll start devising a countermeasure and... Yo, what the hell's he doing? He's attacking his own ally? Maybe I didn't make myself clear. How about I let my blade remind you of punishment for insubordination? Captain Regan! No! Why are you doing this? Stop! Huh? Sis? Kayla, I should have known. And you brought the cavalry too. Cody, you idiot. You let yourself get tailed. Everyone, we're making an emergency retreat. Move out! Fairly a fast airship there. Cody, wait! Cody. Kayla. We're just saying names now. I'm sorry you had to see me like this. Finally got some good intel and let my personal feelings get the better of me. Don't beat yourself up. It was only natural you wanted to save Cody. I'm a little surprised though. I didn't realize he was your brother. Anyway, I get a bad feeling about that guy calling the shots back there. Think maybe he's still messed up from when the Dark Dragon made him a Night Touch? Out of what we just saw, I say it's a definite possibility. If you're right, then I can't afford to waste any time. I wish I could do something to thank you all, but I promise I'll find out where they're planning to strike next and stop them. We appreciate it, and if you need any help, we'd be happy to pitch in. Yeah, I figured you're still getting used to how things work here in the Empire. Hit us up when you got a lead, and here's an idea. Maybe don't keep us in the dark next time. All too generous for your own good. If you excuse me, I need to get in touch with my other operatives. Thank you so much for everything. So, although it wasn't really explained here for whatever reason, Kayla is part of the Calvarian intelligence agencies. So, yeah, just like I figured, not even sure is a consensus from this distance. How do you know like that? But that woman Kayla was it. Sure has made a mess of other things for us. Major Lecter, are you sure it's alright to let Class 7 go free on top of the Hercules Squad getting away? Yeah. The way things are now, it's better not to get involved. My to-do list is lengthy enough as it is. Maybe we can just pretend we didn't see any of this go down. Perhaps you're right. We're plenty busy already. But as you're cool, I won't go against it. You are the son of my old commanding officer after all. I'll just think of it as them getting lucky this time round. Schwarzer, Carbine, this one's on me. Don't say I never did anything for you. Oh, acting like people can't sense you like the... Because I'm sure... some of them could have. Anyway, with Cody Wed now done, we get a 4 symbol, money, and that's that. We're done for now. Which means we're off to the Makaba. Later, upon returning to Makaba, everyone quickly gathers. They then proceed to discuss the information that Tower's acquired. You have got to be kidding me. I was worried what the Imperial Defense Forces Administration Markings Hayam's absence might lead to. You were right to worry. Meet the new interim supervisor of Saint-arkh, Marquis Ballard, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, I mean Marquis Wilhelm Ballard, because apparently he needs to be a Wilhelm. Uncle of the former Duke Cayenne, my grand uncle. I guess that greedy old Mongol guy's got his hands back in the hen house, huh? Just remember, he is still a member of the nobility, though I am inclined to agree for the most part. Selling out to the government to further his own prestige again, is he? As if that buffoon hasn't caused enough damage in Ordis. Of course, sworn they kept him under house arrest after the whole debacle at the Imperial Provisional Council. It's clear the government decided otherwise, frankly speaking. Yeah, apparently he arrived from Heimdall with 2 guests in towed. Once again, a member of Force and a member of the Imperial family. No way! Some identical armored in Ordis. Play for play. I should point this out to you, Falcom. Pointing out the repetitive things that you do for your plot doesn't suddenly make it Good! Despite a number of students and personnel off the branch campuses, I know it's all unknown. But I've only got so many Imperial family members running around. That is true. Yeah, there's only one person it could be. Yep, I know, obviously, yeah, talking about an Imperial family member, but there isn't really anyone else that there could be besides Alphen. So, they could just use the word Alphen. Unless somehow the Emperor's got kidnapped again, in which case that's kind of stupid. But anyway, in any case, that's all the information we currently have. We'll have to sneak our way into Saint-arkh, the capital of the Southern Province. Ah! Then you're taking the three of us with you, me, Kurt, and Ali. Agreed. We've already been to Saint-arkh twice now. Please, I spent most of my childhood in Sutherland. I'd like to see for myself how things have changed. Well, in that case, I might as well come with. General Fortress isn't too far from town. I might be able to find out more about my dad in the 4th Armored Division. I feel like me and Sarah should tag along too. Good as a temporary branch there. Might end up useful. Agreed, but we can't both go. We've got braces operating all over. One of us needs to stay back and be a lead agent. I see your point. We can decide for sure when the mission starts. Team's looking pretty solid. Now to get cracking on how we're pulling this thing off. Would it not be simplest to teleport in from the Righteous Village and infiltrate from there? Actually, we can't use that route right now. There's something strange going on with the teleportation stones in South Erebonia. Probably the stones and the spirit veins if I had to guess. Don't worry guys, that's alluding to a quest we'll be doing later. Suppose our landing point will just have to be up to our discretion then. I'll begin searching for candidates. The rest of us can start preparing in the meantime. Let's get to it, everyone. So we just need to speak to Rosine and commence the infiltration. Doing so will cause everything to disappear, but we do know that of definitely some of who we'll be taking. That I meaning, which includes these three and Sarah or Fee. We'll consider our other options, though. So this is a good time to start grabbing ourselves some equipment. I don't care about that conversations. Let's see. Kurt could do the armor. Oh, you could do the armor actually. Holy robe, holy boots, Kurt. We'll take Sarah with us because that's essentially what we've been up to. Right, let's buy better weapons for our people that we are taking, guaranteed. And I will probably be taking Crow, thinking it through, but that's how it is. Anyway, we can also customize some of our weapons still, so you know, it doesn't increase things as much as you'd think, so you know. Also, we do have one bonding point remaining out of who I would pick out of Sarah or Alyssa. Let's go Sarah. What are those flowers for, Instructor Sarah? Oh, these? Just a little errand of mine, that's all. Plan on heading down to the service for a little bit. Just reach me on my Arcus if you need me. I'll be sure to catch up with you guys right away. Sure thing. What could we do with a bunch of flowers? The imagination runs wild. But if my hunch is right... Sorry if I'm getting the wrong idea, but are those for your father? Oh, right. We did talk about that, didn't we? Mm-hmm. That was what set me onto the path of becoming a bracer. Today's actually the anniversary of his death. Right in the middle of all our operations. I see. Hey, Instructor Sarah, I don't mean to be a bother, but... We come to Reen and Sarah at a grave. So the Aragon mine is just up ahead, huh? That's right, noble families in Heavia, the street leaders have been fighting over the mining rights for years. They never get their own hands dirty, of course. They're called Northern Jaegers and Nihok for that. Unlike Sachin, the RF group has very little influence over Aragon. At least that's the way it was 8 years ago. A lot of people are interested in this place. The Imperial Army, Visional Army, noble and reformist factions. Things really started heating up when it looked like the fighting would reach the town itself. That's when my squad got ambushed by Nihok. I always thought we were the better fighters, but... Sarah. The noble family of the Highness isn't even around anymore, and the company that was paying Nihok went out of business too. So much can change in just a few years. The pair of them sent a present. Well, well, look what we got here. Why, it's some Jaegers. Specifically of Nihog. You're Nihog? What's going on here? And those are some Northern Jaegers. You can tell by the purple. I heard you were working together, but it's kind of hard to believe. Everyone's pals now that you're all Imperial dogs, is that it? Call it what you want, it's only temporary. Don't get the wrong idea, we're not here to fight. Not today. Huh? Turns out Nihog and the Northern Jaegers here are to respect the dead. How lovely. All of us hold Colonel Fallenstein in the greatest regard. We won't ever forget what he did for us. We might fight for the Empire now, but we wanted to at least pay our respects. We lost good men and women on that day too. Since we're supposed to be allies now, we figured we could put aside our differences and come here to remember those who've passed. I see. Looks like we misjudged you. Should have expected this from one of the most elite Jaeger Corps in existence. Makes sense you've had some pride. Heh, don't sweat it. Well, we'll make our offerings now. Don't worry, we didn't skimp. It's good stuff. What the? This presents? Wayne, do you think? Yeah, they're coming! Paloma class! Yippee! And a bunch of these things. What? Hostile spirits! Quick, get out of here! Go! Unfortunately for us, they get possessed. It hurts! Curse you all! Why? Why did we have to die out here? So far from home? No way! The spirits have been here the whole time! The Great Twilight again. This is the last thing we need. Why do I haven't today of all days? We'd better. Ween goes all wog and uses his Demon Unchained. Your powers as a sacrifice are attracting them. Ween, stop it! We can't just let them wipe everything out. I'm fine, I promise. Just take the others and get out of here. We've gone and murdered Ween. Yippee. Ween! Phew. What the heck was that just now? Fall back, all of you. This isn't the kind of enemy you can deal with. We can't just sit back and watch. Listen to me. You'll only get in the way. You might even get possessed again. I need to go get my student back. Can't let anything interfere with that. Fine, but don't you dare die, Sarah. Shrup, retreat. Good luck, Purple Lightning. Well, at least Ween saved all those damn Jaegers. I know this isn't the time or place. I can't help feeling kind of pumped. Dad, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm the Purple Lightning, A-rank bracer, Imperial Guild member, instructor of the old Class 7. I'm Sarah Fallenstein. Here I go! Welcome to a fight where we have to fight Ween.
Bring it on!
We're fucked. I'll plan auto speed. High speed on.
There it is.
And
Yeah.
we counted the healer. Hey, good work on us.
It's my turn.
But yeah, maybe I should let you
Lightning.
charge.
Ah! It's my turn. I'm just. There it is. I'm just.
As you can
I'm
see,
just kidding.
Sarah.
I got this.
Oh, I had a proxy pop on her, didn't I? Shit. On the bright side, we're doing a nice good bit of damage. Unfortunately for us, that's Northern Lightning.
Time to get. That made me feel.
And we kill ourselves. Ah! Always knew you had potential. You've really grown these last 3 years, Reen. Sorry, Dad. Please forgive me. Huh?
It's okay, Reen. I'm here. I'll accept you no matter what.
That's a great thing to do when someone is brandishing a sword quite viciously, is to just drop your weapon
So come
and
on.
surrender.
You have so many people in your life to come back to.
Shut the hell up! Ween! Get back. Hey, it's calmed down. Why? Stop it! Do you know what will happen if you keep pushing yourself like that? I could say the same to you. Huh? You're going to stop me? I have people that need me. What gives you any right to say that to me when you're planning to throw away your own life? You're not your father, Sarah. You don't have to do what he did. He wouldn't want that. No one does. You know that, right? But I... And besides, you're just as important to me as the others. I don't want to do this if you're not here with me. Ween! Oh, that's so like him.
I'm sorry. That was pretty stupid of me, I'll admit. Please, Reen, don't cry.
I'm not crying. I'm just so glad you're alright. I'm so sorry. Boy, you sure are a problem child. Can't take my eyes off you for a second, can I? Exhausted from the battle, they collapse next to each other and rest a bit before returning to the ship. So, you know, that was some way to pay my respects. Look at these poor things. I'll have to think of something else. I'm instructor. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have. No, it's okay. Appreciate you coming, Ween. It meant a lot to me. Huh? What I'm saying is I'd love for you to come with me again, next time I try. If it's not too much trouble, I mean. Of course, I'll be happy to. And we can see Sarah blushing, although it was a little unfocused. And our bond does strengthen with Sarah. There will be another bonding event we can do, and if we do that, not only will we get her to 5 stars, but we'll get the second heart on her, which will guarantee us Sarah's scene in the Eventide chapter of the game, if we so decide to do that. That's the point of the hearts. New Class 7 doesn't get them because there's no need for them. So yeah, next time, because I'm going to edit this in the previous recording file to see how I do on that end. Next time we'll be heading to Saint-arkh. Our party pretty much predetermined for us, being New Class 7, Skurt, Ali, and Yuna, as well as Elliot wanting to tag along as well, and one of the braces. So until next time, I'll see you all. Bye bye.